Once upon a time, a boy was sitting under a tree. He wasn't supposed to be there. He was supposed to be at school learning, but he was just daydreaming. That is until something fell on his head. It wasn't a bird, wasn't a plane, it was an apple. And this changed the course of science forever. Well, maybe that's a little dramatic. Let me explain. It was a quiet afternoon in the orchard. Birds were tweeting and the wind was blowing until a simple apple set the stage for one of the greatest scientific discoveries in history. No, it didn't hurt Newton's head, at least not that we know about. It just made him think. See, Isaac Newton wasn't born into privilege. In 1643, in a small English village, he grew up curious, shy, and fascinated by the world's mysteries. And one day, while sitting in his family's orchard, he began to wonder, if an apple falls from a tree, why does it fall straight down? Why not sideways or up, or even diagonally? To answer his question, Newton began to think about all the other things that fall. He observed that a ball thrown toward the ground always returns to it, no matter how it is thrown. It could be kicked, rolled, or tossed. All objects eventually return to the earth. So he started to formulate what we now call Newton's law of universal gravitation. This law states that every object in the universe attracts every other object with a force called gravity. The apple that fell on Newton's head didn't just fall because it was an apple. It fell because it was affected by a force that pulls everything toward everything else. This force is gravity. The same force that drops an apple also keeps the moon in orbit around the earth. Over time, Newton developed more laws of motion. His laws of motion and universal gravitation became the foundation of physics for centuries. They helped pave the way for space travel, rockets, satellites, and so much more. Without them, our understanding of science would not be where it is today. So the next time you see an apple fall, remember the boy who defied gravity and changed the world. Which everyday moment might spark your next big idea. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to comment.